welcome back to more Honkai Star Rail. Here we are, continuing with the Trailblaze continuance. We are completing Mundane Troubles. And that's just saying that Ron May has departed. Oh, we got new messages! Fantastic. Meanwhile, the new friend. Chat feels like deja vu. What accountability.
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Interesting, interesting. You're right. Interesting. Okay, then what's going on then? I wonder. Hello. Oh. Ooh.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
She's only just woken up, dazed. She may need a few pointers.
It's the man who
we
plays
crossed paths
chess
again.
with himself.
Do you remember me?
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator.
Interesting.
We don't know the No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the
She received an invitation from the IPC.
The technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution... They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if...
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the pair. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Probably running errands. I don't know.
Don't play the fool.
I think I will.
What were we doing? Some system out.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive! Send me a signal when you see...
I think she mentioned something. If only there were some hint.
Anyway, keep up the good work.
My memory's kind of paid. This is what I Let me try to remember.
A curio? Maybe the researchers at the Hinkle and are around here somewhere.
Asta seems to have mentioned 2 names. 2 researchers from the department.
Oh, you're
A curio? That's a... Oh, now it is.
Well,
my
Babu.
Adler would be of more help, but... We've been people are growing... Never mind.
Adler.
Cognition chasms, conducting key conversation. Cool. Okay.
Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. Adler was with Arlen.
Okay, so now we need to go there.
What?
Calm down.
What's this about Peppy? What did Peppy do?
Where? So I'm the dog?
They seem to be...
Anyway.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. That kid sure is brave. No, Dane. Brother Arlen, I got...
Can you...
Is there a problem?
Let's walk.
Oh, we're walking and talking.
Why are you
Where are we
looking for
walking to?
Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
You better be able to help.
Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
No, it's perfectly fine. Hello? What? Huh?
Over there, as I thought he's in trouble.
What do you mean, let's go? Where are we going? You know what? We're going to auto battle. That was a trick question.
Who's next?
Come on, beat him up. It's just the horse dude left.
Time for a buzz.
Could you like not lock onto us, please?
No matter. Disappear among
You're
the
not
sea
used
of
to things
butterflies.
that fool.
Illusions of the past.
Oh, he's broken.
Creations.
Come on, let's go. Oh, double attack. Good. Your double attack is still weaker than Cena's single.
Peppy, are you okay?
Ask if the child is fine, not the dog.
That's me.
She wants to ask you. I'll leave you to it.
Don't worry. I think I figured something.
So confused. Excuse me, crazy child.
So, that's all you got? Well, have you asked the Department of... she's not wrong. Huh. Now that you... Let's call it a day.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but...
Okay.
Let's go over it from the start. I have overlooked something.
You mean we've
Memories of
overlooked
art.
something? Back to related memories. You there!
A curio?
Hey, now we can restore hazy memories.
How's it going? Did you... I see. Is that what... See? My just... Some research things had settled down. Yes.
That just
We're
disappeared.
however, rebuilding trust. Anyway, the most...
You need
That's
my
okay.
help.
Oh, by the way,
So I did... The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it... The other person
What's the
should...
Department of Insight?
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Hey,
Hey, what brings you? It's all. Here's the. Oh, small scale.
Here too. Did my memory. Now I remember.
Uh-huh.
The other person is Emily. She was at the base. What did Emily say?
She's at the base zone. You there? Listen.
I say? No need to be. Though I can see this material here. I'm not.
Again?
Oh,
However,
don't get me wrong.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The Xianzhou species Emily.
Interesting. You.
I'm sorry.
Just as I thought.
Researcher's disappearance.
I'm sorry. I see. There's only. That means that the words they use.
Okay, interesting.
Have you asked?
Huh?
The game zone.
let's call it a day.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. I need to go over it from the start.
Okay, so now we're back.
Let me describe it again. Send me a signal when you.
I think if only there were some.
Hint is energy life form.
Let me describe it again in case you. Send me a signal when you see train. That's not anyway. Keep up the good.
Cool. Okay, back to the present then.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating?
Herta,
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system out.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would...
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in it is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research.
That is true. That is very true.
If she is truly
Oh, great. Now we're being
based on
questioned.
your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Yes.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Yeah.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one...
I doubt Herta is interested in...
Based on your... and the Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles.
Sure.
Say what you...
correct observation.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet,
I remember now.
that's enough. But Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some...
Yes.
Of course.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yes, to get more information. I didn't get a direct answer.
Then you said you... However, she decided to hold her tongue and...
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
It's because...
I'm asking her. Your testimony went out the window the second you... However,
Interesting.
So what's the story?
Asta isn't trying to hide.
What could be more important?
I agreed for Mr. Ratio. It's okay.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion.
Oh.
Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, they wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit.
Interesting.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, though, cut the act.
Doubt me all you like. I'm just an outsider who got. You and I are no different. We both.
Oh? You'll cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now.
That's enough to cut the act.
Correction. The
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yeah.
Yes, I ran into our.
Adler?
A level 2 researcher. According to the Department of Ecology head, he knows more.
Well, did he?
Adler seemed to have had an idea.
Researchers disappear. Clearly, though.
No connection? I disagree. There should.
Clearly, though. It bears no connection to Herta's puppet.
No.
the spontaneous
If I
human
recall
combustion.
correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's don't know the location.
She did say that.
There should be evidence. The space station's odd. Huh. But that's what's so odd about it. This may not be direct evidence. Then there's.
Ooh, questioning has ended. Well, there you go.
These
If we
two incidents were caused by
click
the
the
same
left
person.
option, per
This-
question
We'll
asked,
see in the
you
main
can
control
see
room.
when
Let's
to
go.
use what evidence when. Who's here? What is this?
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Interesting. Very interesting.
This is.
A declaration of war.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who The fire demons have a cruel
Japella Brotherhood.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion.
The Japella Palace, something similar to that video.
The destruction.
I'm afraid more. You need to start acting.
Just me?
You have a superior strategy?
If we did that, we'd be at a...
What superior strategy? I have baseball bat. Oh, wait, hold. Oh, there's a chest here. Give me this. You're keeping the treasures to yourself. I see how it is.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
We need your assistance.
Not good.
A list of the missing resources.
Sure, but the security...
A list of the
Okay.
Take it. Remember the... I don't...
Interesting. You know why? A picture of Himiko for one piece of gossip. Go. Oh. How interesting you say. Hmm. You sure are enlightened. Yeah, indeed. Okay.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows them.
I mean, he disappeared
I didn't
too.
really notice at first, but it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. The last time I saw him was in the master control zone.
Lead the way. You said Adler, if his disappearance is also
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were, we need to investigate.
We do need to investigate this. I need your help. Is it he says? Was the Duke Inferno? Oh, we have some missing researchers. Interesting. You, what's wrong?
That jerk! Fine! Disappear!
Who got you so upset?
Oh, it's you. He's been acting really weird. He doesn't even answer me when...
What did he talk about?
He kept saying...
Phrase.
Right. We'll get him back.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, I don't know exactly what he's searching for.
Yo, you got some? Go on. Interesting. Hey. Interesting.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It's time to go back and...
Interesting. Oh, but we got some more messages. What happened? Interesting. Very interesting. No, thank you. And with the plot thickening, we're going to call that the end of part 1 of Mundane Troubles. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you when we get to the seclusion zone and collate our findings. Until then, goodbye.